Stop chasing women right now and watch how fast your entire dating life transforms.
Guys, listen, dating is changing and women are finally feeling it. Like, women are finally feeling it. Listen, the past 10 years, oh yeah, they had their pick of the litter. Guys were sending direct messages, guys were double and triple texting, guys were doing everything and anything to get a response back or to set up a date. Guys were actually actively initiating dates and trying to actually pursue and create relationships. And what happened? Women didn't want none of them. So now what's happened? Men have quit. Men don't approach. Men don't double text. Men don't do anything anymore. Men just build their purpose. Men just keep building their finances. Men just keep going back to the gym, and men have quit. Because what happens is you now have an entire generation of men that think they're unattractive. You have an entire generation of men that believe they're either not worthy or they're unattractive or that women just naturally don't want them. You know, you see all this stuff like, oh, women would rather have a relationship with their dog or an animal or a bear in the wild than they would a man and all this stuff. Okay, that's what they wanted. That's what they claimed they wanted. Here we are. What you're going to actually notice, what's going to happen is women are going to most likely start within the next couple of years sending more choosing signals. Women are most likely going to start to pick up the phone and initiate phone calls first. Or what you're even going to see is women just might start even approaching first, because that's what we have actually came to now is men have completely just quit. Some would say for good reason.
Some life advice that I wish I knew in my early 20s. Now, take it how you want it, but I'm just sharing my knowledge, what I learned from when I was 20, 21 to 25. Let's get into it. I wish someone told me to stop chasing women. I was bad. It was bad for me. Like, that's all I did in my early 20s. And if you're in that position and that's all you're doing, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your money on dates. Stop wasting your time with people in general, right? These people come and go. You have to realize that the person you're talking to might leave you the next day. Someone not as better looking than you, someone not motivated than you, someone that doesn't have their shit together. They just might leave you for no reason. Stop
chasing her and do this instead. Stop always being the one to reach out first. Silence builds curiosity. Don't drop everything for her when she's free. Your schedule has value. Have a life outside her. Pursue hobbies and passions and even friendships that don't necessarily include her. Make attention earned. Don't hand over what should be worked for. Walk away when effort isn't matched. Self-worth is always sexier than persistence. The harder you chase, the faster she runs. So stop chasing, and she might just chase you. Comment stop, and I'll send you my full guide on making women chase you.
The moment she pulls away, what do? Go get her, text her, call her, show her that you care, right? All of those things. Wrong. You do not do that, ever. Now let me explain. When a woman starts creating distance and you start chasing her, what she sees is not love. She sees desperation and neediness. The biggest mistake men make is believing that more attention is going to fix the distance. But I'm sorry, guys, it won't. When you give attention in response to her absence, you are starting to expose your weakness. And showing weakness lowers your value. And when you lower your value, you kill the attraction. When a woman pulls away, the strongest move any man can make is this. You simply don't make a move. You simply don't give a fuck, because a man with self-respect does not beg for access to somebody else's attention, ever. If somebody wants distance, you give them more of that distance. You disappear, because your life should never revolve around whether one woman chooses you or not, and vice versa. There are billions of women on the planet. You do not collapse over one person pulling away, ever. So know your worth.
This type of guy doesn't chase women, and I'll tell you why. Number one, if he's really this type of guy, he probably don't have an issue with women. That's number one. Number two, when a man is secure and he's confident, and he's good being by himself, I think a lot of people try to fill up the space because they don't like being alone. This type of guy don't struggle with being alone. So he don't need you. He wants you, but he don't need you. And because he doesn't need you, he ain't gonna chase you. Which, to be honest with you, I think is a strength, because you don't want a man that needs someone, who just doesn't like being alone, so they'll take anybody just to fill in the space. That's not the kind of guy you actually want. You want a guy that's okay being alone, because if you're in his space or he wants you around, you know he genuinely wants you around. It's not just to have somebody there or to fill in the blank.
The moment you stop chasing, you actually become the prize. Most guys think they need to impress women to get their attention, but sometimes the harder you chase, the more you push them away. Because when you're constantly seeking validation, you're basically saying, I need you to feel good about myself. And that's the exact opposite of attractive. The solution? Self-investment. And I don't just mean hitting the gym, I mean building a life you genuinely love, even if nobody comes along. But here's the trap. Don't improve yourself just to impress women. That's still chasing. Do it because you have your own standards. And that brings me to the biggest point. Be unbothered, not arrogant, not cold, just genuinely focused on your goals, your growth, and your own life. When you stop desperately looking for a yes from someone else, you stop chasing, and ironically, that's when people start noticing you. So, has chasing ever backfired on you? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you again in another one. Bye.